Good Thursday morning. Hope your day's off to a good start. I'm just about, I still have a little more coffee to go this morning. But I was sitting here thinking, most of you probably don't even know I used to have a dry cleaning pickup and delivery service out in Temecula, California, just north of San Diego. And I was thinking about something earlier this morning. One of my customers, Pete, he was my primary care physician. Go figure. My customer, and I'm his customers. And Pete said something to me a long time ago, and this was just after I think we just did a physical. And we were having a good conversation, as we always did. And he said, "How do you like the dry cleaning business?" Maverick, stop it. My producer. Where was I? Oh yeah, he told me something a long time ago while we were chatting at my appointment, and he said, "How do you like the dry cleaning business?" I said, "I enjoy it." I said, "I've never done I've never had a business like this before. I did have a moving company previously when I lived in New Jersey." And he looked at me. He said, "Boy, that's a lot of hard labor, Brett. You should really think about this. What I'm about to tell you." I said, "Okay, I'm open to any suggestions." He said, "You really should think about getting paid for what you know, not for what you do." That stuck in my mind till this day. And that was back in the early 2000s. It's over 20 years ago. And I've never forgotten that. Which brings me to another story I read online. And I know what you're saying or thinking. He's working on a bone. I know all articles on the internet are not true, but this one kind of, the lesson is there. There was a cargo ship that was having engine trouble. So they called in a mechanic. And this mechanic shows up and he says, "Let's take a look at the problem." So they go down to the engine room and, it's making a horrible noise. Breaks out one of his monkey wrenches, and that thing had to be 16, 18 inches long. It was huge. He gives the engine a real good listen. He takes that monkey wrench and he gives the motor a tap on a certain part. The noise disappeared. They ran the motor for another half an hour and it never came back. Problem solved. Well, they go back up to the captain's quarters, and I think the captain didn't own the boat, as I recall in the article. So he asked the mechanic, "What do we owe you?" And I can pass that on to the owner of the shipping company. "Oh, there's my boy. Say hello to Maverick." So he tells the captain, "Come sit down." He tells the captain, and I think it was it might have been a $15,000 or $20,000 charge for him coming out to do what he did. Well, the captain almost hit the ceiling in his cabin. He said, "This is outrageous. $20,000? I think it was 20. Maybe a little less. But that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is that the mechanic said, "Well, let me explain something to you. I've got 25, almost 30 years as a mechanic in the diesel engine business working on big ships like this. And what you need to remember and really think about is that you don't pay me for what I do. You pay me for what I know." I guess the captain kind of took that to heart and quieted right down, and they settled up, and lo and behold, I guess the mechanic got paid his 20K. So I guess the moral to the story is, when you're young enough, you really should think about using this instead of these all the time, because I know what it's like to have arthritis in these guys. So there you go. That's my thought for this Thursday morning. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Enjoy the week and the weekend that's coming up. And we'll see you on the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye. Hey, if you have any questions about the video, feel free to drop me a line. Okay? DM me here on the app. Take care now. Bye-bye.